Forgive my language, but this story is complete and utter BS. The Wall Street Journal should be ashamed for publishing. Where is the letter? Would you be shocked to learn they never showed it to us before publishing it? Does anyone honestly believe this sounds like Donald Trump? Ah, yes, where's the letter? I wonder if there really even is a letter. There's the fake news at it again. Well, last night, we got some more information. You see, the New York Times published a report that Trump's name was indeed one of the many listed as contributors for that birthday book for Epstein. That reporting included this handwritten letter by Epstein's accomplice, Ghislaine Maxwell, as something of an introduction for the book. And it also included this photograph of a different book, Trump's 1997 The Art of the Comeback, with the future president inscribed to one Jeffrey Epstein, quote to Jeff, "You are the greatest." But pointed to a previous statement, the ex-president cut off all ties with Epstein before he was arrested in 2019 and knew nothing of his crimes. Now, this was an interesting development because the Trump camp, I mean, again, $10 billion lawsuit, right, has been calling this letter fake for a week now. So I figured with these new developments, I would follow it up with J.D. Vance about his suggestion the Trump letter is just BS fake news. Luckily, I have a direct line to the vice president because the guy spends a lot of time on Twitter, or X. The contention is that the book is entirely fake, or Trump being a contributor is fake, or all that is real, but someone created a totally fake Trump letter and then stuck it in the real book. Now, to his credit, the VP, who sort of holds open office hours over there on X, decided to engage with my questions with a lengthy response. Quote, "The contention," which is pretty clear if you just read what I said, "is that it's bogus for the Wall Street Journal to publish a hit piece without showing us the letter. I have no idea if the book exists. Wall Street Journal won't show it to us. I have no idea if the letter exists. Wall Street Journal won't show it to us. What I find absurd is the idea that Donald Trump was writing poems to Epstein, and I find it equally absurd that a major American paper would attack the president of the United States without revealing the basis for the attack. We all know what's going to happen. They're going to dribble little details out for days or weeks in an effort to assassinate the president's character. They won't show us this book or allow us to refute it until they've wrung every bit of fake news out of the story. And everyone will just move on from the fact that the WSJ is acting like a Democrat super PAC. It's disgraceful, and it's why the president sued." Now, I have to say, on at least one point, I agree with the Vice President of the United States, J.D. Vance. As I said, quote, "In point of fact, the contention isn't about journalistic process, and the lawsuit certainly isn't. Trump called the letter fake and sued for defamation. Like you, I'd love to see the book produced, which I think is what you're calling for. We're in agreement. What's more, if you find it absurd that Donald Trump is writing cryptic poems and lewd sketches to Jeffrey Epstein, I really suggest you do a little Googling about your boss." I'm still waiting for a response to that one.